Stupid. SETENTA. Pardon me. 78.
Let's get it.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're going. We're getting closer and closer to that 100 mark. Did you see that tweet on 2Ps? Someone said you're getting closer.
You're getting closer to 100.
I like that. That lets me know they're
Y'all paying
watching, they're peeping. Thank you. Let me reel it back before I get too far ahead of myself. My name's Platini.
My name's Black.
And we are
2Ps
in a pod, and we're back at it with more wonderful news as we usually do. You know, we came back with snacks, more comics, more sports, combat sports, entertainment, the whole shebang.
Boom, 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 boom.
I like how you did that. I like how you doing today?
I'm good. Doing great. Middle of the week. We're chilling. We're vibing. Just seeing some closeout games yesterday and today for the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. But we're not going to get too crazy. Let's actually get the party started.
Do that we will.
Let's go. Let's start it off with our good old Marvel news. So, we've talked about before.
Yes. I talked about it before. We talked about it for a year now. What? All right.
Yes. The casting of the Fantastic Four seems to be, if not, but very close to complete. We've already been known of who the actual four are going to be. We got Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm.
We got Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
Eben Moss Backrach. Sorry if I butchered that, but he's going to be Ben Grimm.
And Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm.
And then we got some sprinkles in there with Ralph Ineson as Galactus.
Julia Gardner as Silver Surfer's Bay. We talked about that before.
We did.
We did our due diligence.
We gave you the she's not going to be the woman Silver Surfer. It's Silver Surfer's Bay, literally. And then we have some interesting characters that do not have titles for their names. John Malkovich.
TBA.
Natasha Lyonne.
TBA.
And Paul Walter Hauser.
TBA.
Now, I think Paul Walter is going to be Mole Man because they gave me a look of him in a TV series that he played. Beard, he had glasses on, and then they put comic book Mole Man.
I could definitely see that, and no, this isn't a knock at him. I look at him in the picture, I'm like, you could deal Mole Man.
And give him a full beard, Mole Man for sure.
You could do that. If you're not familiar with Natasha Lyonne, think Orange is the New Black, Scary Movie 2. This one surprised me, but then when I thought about it, she was in it. Dennis the Menace. The original one from long time ago. 1992, 1993, blonde-haired buddy.
Yes.
I tweeted about it a while ago, the bean scene.
With the old dude is hilarious. The old dude's from older movies.
Yes. But yeah, and then we have Paul Walter Hauser. Think this refreshing my memory as well. Cruella. He was in Cruella. Blackbird, Queen Pins. I'm not too sure of a John Malkovich. I'm not too familiar with him. Are you?
Bro, you're going to be crazy when I show you a couple of shows.
The Survivalist, Shattered, and Chariot.
Dog, there's John. You don't know who John Malkovich is?
You know I'm a scary type of guy.
And, I mean, but he's been in scary series.
Based off what you know, what role would he?
I don't know. That's the part. I don't know. Maybe a professor, a doctor, I don't know, creepy old man.
Stupid.
I really don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what Natasha's going to be playing. Reporter, maybe? New York reporter. She could give me the
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm willing to... We're 2Ps. Hot, fresh out the press. This wasn't premeditated, nothing. Natasha will be Ben Grimm's girlfriend.
The blind chick?
Yes. That's my bet. That's what I'm throwing in the hat right now.
I could see that. Okay, good job. I like that.
We'll see.
It's interesting. But yeah, we're just updating you guys on the casting because they did add those three and they're obviously TBA, to be announced. We don't know yet, but we did give you guys our thoughts on what they might be playing.
Exactly.
Moving forward.
In Marvel news, we have X-Men movie news. You heard it from me. I think we're too. You know what I said last time. I think it's a little too early, being a little too anxious because you're seeing all the love in it. But I guess strike while the iron's hot. I would have suggested fleshing more stuff out, getting more material out. But hey, it is what it is. But what's your thoughts on this X-Men movie coming out?
I'm on the same page, but I don't mind if they could start getting the ball rolling as far as writing.
Make it make sense. If you're gonna make it make sense, I don't want it to just be you're rushing forward to do something and then you give us quality that's not up to par compared to you'd hate to give quality that's not up to par to a cartoon.
Ooh, I see what you're saying. I'm on the same page. I'm on the same page.
And look, remember, we've talked about this with anime, doing such things with such a universe on the grains, and we've seen it. Marvel can do it. But can they do it with the X-Men?
Yeah, don't drop the ball on X-Men, please. It's been doing so well.
But let them know what's going on.
So, Marvel Studios is officially moving forward with the X-Men movie. Michael Leslie, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, are in talks to write the script.
You familiar with any two of those joints?
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes? No.
I don't got none three. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about that. Hey, look, doesn't matter. Doesn't care. Hey, Michael, do work. Show love. Hell, get X-Men Studios on the line, man. Like, I don't know. Make it make sense.
Songbirds and Snakes.
Make it make sense. That's not something. I mean, the poster looks dope. That doesn't look. It does look like something I wouldn't watch.
Nah, we wouldn't watch this. Oh, it's Hunger Games. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Hunger Games series, they did a pretty decent job. They did a pretty decent job. So yeah, okay, do what you do. You know, okay, action drama. Hunger Games is action drama.
Okay.
And what's X-Men? Action drama. Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Hey, look, as long as you do justice, I'm not hating.
Yeah. And like I said, let's start writing the script. Let's start talking about it. Let's start getting the whiteboards and seeing what we're actually gonna do.
And I'm not mad at you. I would not be mad if you went the route of not choosing to make a new story. There's plenty of comics to choose stories from. Hell, there's many stories you can blend together, take out and put this here, do that. You don't have to create nothing new. It's so much wonderful stories.
I mean, bro, look at the way the animated series is
exactly.
going. They literally took stories from different comics and meshed them together. So
and made it make sense.
Yep.
This next bit of news tickled my fancy because because I was already reading the comics about it with Wolverine, but Black Panther, there's gonna be a series where he's versing the Predator just like Wolverine. A 4-issue crossover launching this August from Predator versus Wolverine writer Benjamin Percy and artist Chris Allen.
That's fire. So
I'm
they're keeping it rolling. I like that. He's picking out. He's like, yo,
that's a good setting.
But I like this Black Panther.
And Black Panther does have the tech and whereabouts to go against a Predator. That's dope. And I think he's gonna go about this. And now that he's doing this, I think he's gonna go about it in a what if type of manner. Like now we have Wolverine, he's gonna do Black Panther next, and then he's gonna do another one.
What if Cap? What if you know what I'm saying?
What if Spider-Man? Predator in Manhattan.
Venom?
That'd be nice. I'd rather see that.
If the symbiote gets Predator?
No. You're right. Forget Spider-Man. I'd rather see Predator versus Venom. Set that up.
Interesting.
Before we exit all of this X-Men Marvel hoopla, let's talk episode 10.
A great season finale. Part 3 of Tolerance is Existence. Part 3 of Tolerance is Existence, and it started off very interesting.
You can't ask for a better ending.
No, I don't think so.
Remember the last episode we left off with Cable attacking Jean.
Yes.
and Magneto hurting Wolverine.
Team Gold and Team Blue. Team Gold and Team Blue separate. Magneto ripping the adamantium out of Wolverine. Things are just getting hectic, and that's how we left off.
Yes.
And then to begin,
we open up with the Professor and Magneto debating at a bar.
basically it was a memory.
Of course, because they're physically not there. They're in Magneto's mind. And there's a lot of symbolism going on, baby, and I'm not mad at it.
Nope.
Wow.
You sound like that, that Spanish. Wow. You know what I'm talking about? The preacher.
Magneto realizes what Professor X is doing mid-conversation. Professor X is trying to convince him to restore power to Earth. But he also hits him with a threat with, if you don't, I'm going to hijack your mind, my boy.
He basically giving him an ultimatum. Do it, or I'm going to do what my powers really is about to do, and I'm about to make you do it because I tell you to.
And Magneto told him, man, you do that, that ain't gonna end well. Our minds are gonna shatter.
Crack our psyche.
He let him know, and then, unbeknownst to me, that's exactly what happens. Professor X grabs him, and remember that they're inside their mind. But on the outside, you see Professor X crawling up to his knees, grabs his legs, and you get that cool visual of them floating, and then Professor X does it himself. He follows through with the threat. He he made.
Yep, and then they both fall unconscious.
Oh yeah.
And then they're in the X-Jet.
Oh, before that happens, because we gotta slow it down a bit. While all that craziness is going down, we get this episode was chock. This is the episode with the most cameos.
Oh yes.
We get another cameo because the power surge goes through the Earth. We see Doctor Strange, Silver Samurai, and a few others.
Doctor Strange is so unserious
with the cape, and
while he's doing
his
surgery,
cape, want to make sure he's good. His cape,
his
his cape's a lot. You got to make sure he's good. I want to make.
Wait outside. There's got to be a sanitary place. We're still doctors here. But anyways, moving forward.
We cut to Bastion, Sinister, and Cable, who's under Sinister's control. And thank God, because I did not understand what was going on last episode. They threw me for a loop. I didn't get that.
You didn't get that?
No, man. I'm sorry. I'm stuck. I'm watching X-Men. I'm literally an X-Men. I'm not Platini anymore.
That's why I was telling you, you were like, what is going on? I was like, that's
See, I told
him.
you. I was like,
him. That's not him. That wasn't him. But damn. I get it. Yeah.
But they have their little powwow, and we get more details as to what's going on. We get the remark of Cable having to see his mom die 200 times.
Oh my God.
That was wicked. Bastion gets the typical villain speech. He starts unfolding what he's gonna do. He's talking crap to all of them, and we get Mother back. We get our Mother back.
The rise of the Phoenix. The rise of the Phoenix. Nature's going wild.
Nature's nuts. Because nature knows. Like, mom's coming back.
Gotta get out of here. Gotta go. Phoenix is back.
She comes through and levels the place. I love what she does to Sinister.
Oh, boy. Takes Sinister's power. But before that, she rebuilds that headband.
Oh, she rebuilt the collar?
Oh, headband or a collar? It was a headband. It was a headband.
Yeah.
The headband basically sends out waves to all of Bastion's. Are they Sentinels?
Whatever.
Hybrid Sentinels.
Yeah.
And she basically tells them to all halt, to stop. We ain't doing this no more. All the Sentinels basically kaputs. And that's where you still see all of the cameos. We saw Cloak and Dagger.
Yes.
We saw Daredevil. Who else do we see? We seen Peter Parker, Mary Jane.
Yep. Yes, we did.
Omega Red with two other characters that we can identify.
I forgot the lady's name, but we see it. Because remember, when we first see Omega Red in the animated series, and he's fighting Colossus.
Yes.
There's that lady there that's with
Omega,
and she's like
teeter
and tottering. By the end of the episode, she's on Peter's side and helps freeze Omega Red.
I remember, yes.
She was there.
Okay. Yeah, a bunch of cameos that we see. We even seen not what's T'Challa's father's name?
T'Chaka.
T'Chaka.
We get a cameo from
Black
him.
Panther T'Chaka, not T'Challa.
In I think, is he still Senator Kelly? Is it President Kelly?
President Kelly.
President Kelly's in the room with Captain America and Iron Man. And this is 1992. People need to understand.
You can see Iron Man's suit is looking very old.
You gotta understand the timeline. And again, we don't want to sound like nerds or be those guys, but you didn't even watch X-Men animated series to understand what the timeline's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate going on saying, oh, why did they make it T'Chaka, not T'Challa? This is the olden days.
He's probably not even born yet. If he is, he's a baby.
He's a child.
Wow.
But yes, so Phoenix halts all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then moving forward to what she did to Sinister.
Oh,
Yes,
she
yes.
takes all his DNA away because he's a scum. He takes all
basically all the mutant DNA that he implanted into his body to keep himself forever young and have all those powers. He literally just extracts it out of him. And then he turns into an old wrinkly worm.
And I like how Morph made fun of him.
So he said, well, how do I look? He said, you look just fine.
Oh, he was right. That was funny. And you'd think the day's saved, but of course not. Jean, this Phoenix leaves Jean, and she tells him, like, it's not that it's back, but it's still inside of her. And of course, like clockwork, Bastion regains power again, and he.
I just feel like it's the same thing always. They always lax a little bit, thinking everything's okay, and it's like, finish the job. You gotta finish the job. Finish the job. I hope you guys learned. Finish the job before you started celebrating, because then Bastion regains his power.
He rips off.
Not his power, but like he just regains conscience again.
He gets He rips Cable's off. I ain't like, even though it's dope. It's dope. I don't want to say it's dope because it's the villain, but he rips Cable's arm off, beats him with it.
He backhands him with his own arm,
and then bonds with the material, then becomes the ultimate Bastion.
He's future incarnate.
Yeah, and then he gives another villain speech, and he makes his way to Asteroid M.
He's going to Asteroid M to destroy it, to completely destroy Asteroid M, to take the core out.
But meanwhile, guys, we've been talking this long. Let's get back to Magneto's mind. Magneto loses his memory while he's in there with Professor X, and they come to Professor X still has his wherewithal. Not Maggie though. He doesn't know who he is.
He starts asking questions. Who are you? Where am I? Why are we at this bar? What is going on? And then Professor X is like, you have to trust me. Slowly but surely, Magnus starts to realize who he is.
Not yet, because Bastion makes it to the asteroid, only to end up in a fight, a knockout slobber knocker, as JR from WWF would say, with Rogue.
Rogue put the beats on him.
Remember the name. Knocks him back off the ship. They land. Was that the moon?
Yo, I was gonna ask the same thing.
I think that building they crashed into, I've been doing my due diligence. That building they crashed into has something to do with Apocalypse. That's all I know.
Because you see the background, right? Yes.
They get into it, Rogue gives him the hands, and it's Bastion, of course. He slightly gets the upper hand, and his Sunspot comes to the rescue. He starts helping and stuff.
The world's in peril.
World's in peril. This is when King T'Chaka makes that cameo you were talking about.
Yes,
the world's
King
in peril.
T'Chaka.
And they start talking about the Magneto protocols. Remember,
he's like, our kids need our future textbooks, not Bibles right now. We need the answer now. President Kelly's tapping his foot profusely. He don't know what to do.
Yeah, he's looking real stressed. I like all the anime is great. Anime is great. Now we get back to Magneto getting his slowly. It's not coming quick. It's slowly. One scene that I did love during this whole craziness, the boat showed up with Quicksilver, Wanda,
Polaris.
Rogue, and Polaris on the
The only
Rough
person you
Waters.
see clearly is Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
The other two are kind of like a shadow in the back, or
Mhm.
three, excuse me.
And it's like I said, a lot of symbolism. This man is still getting his memories back together. Remember when he started crying that he couldn't see? He doesn't remember the faces of his parents. And Professor X is like,
they were too young when you got taken. They got taken away from you.
Oh.
It's not me. It's not me that took this away from you. They were already gone before your memories could remember that.
while that happens, now it's the few members of the X-Men on board of the ship that's fighting Bastion, because now Team Blue. So you got Nightcrawler in there, you got Cyclops in there,
Rogue, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Sunspot, Jubilee. Wolverine's there, but he's kaput.
Yes.
Morph is there. But yeah, so
Well, I remember seeing Morph turns into Reed. Richard Reed.
He does turn
Funny
into
enough.
Richard Reed. He does. But yeah, then they still thumping in there.
Bastion
Bastion's
giving them the hands, giving up a hand.
giving everybody in the hands.
And again, he gives his stupid villain speech.
While he's giving the speech, though, Magneto Protocol is
on the way. The Magneto Protocol's on the way.
See a bunch of missiles ready to destroy Asteroid
for them. And guess who comes crashing through the roof? A Sentinel.
My family. My family.
Because of that stupid.
Your family's going to die, and my family's here. Next thing you know, good old my boy Beast. With his little clever charm.
Not just Beast, he's with Storm, Morph, and Jean inside of the Sentinel. Yep. That was a good scene. I love that.
The irony.
The irony.
Oh no! He said Trojans always like the good. Yeah. Like the Trojan horse.
That's funny. And then they make it. Sebastian is trying to hold the weight of the Sentinel up, and Cyclops and the whole team like band together, and they have this little moment where I love that scene too, where the camera pans in and all you see is Cyclops' eyes and he's looking around.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, should I run the fade with him?
Let's do it.
Or should I talk to him? You know what? To you.
Yep.
All right, okay, Mr. Summers. Let's see why he's the leader. Mm-hmm. And he decides to talk it out with Bastion and does what Bastion hates, tries to talk to his humanity and let him know. Like, bruh, Professor X tried to make you join us, bruh. Your mom lied to you, bruh.
And now she's gone. Just like what Cable says. How's your mom doing, Bastion? How's your mommy doing? I like the way he said that too. You want to talk about my mom? Bet. I got mom jokes too.
But, like you said, the Magneto Protocol is happening. While all of this is happening, the missiles finally...
They start hitting.
Yeah.
They start hitting at Asteroid M.
Mm-hmm. The station blows up.
Everybody's running, trying to figure out what are we going to do, because it's about to hit Earth. It's about to hit the atmosphere.
This is when we get another cool moment with... I love when they do... X-Men is something... Not that. X-Men is so dope. We got a dope moment with Jean, Cyclops, and Kate.
Oh, the whole telepathy. Because she's like, okay, this is it. This is about to be the end.
Mind you,
everything's going down.
In the middle of all this, you got time to...
Real quick. 2-minute conversation. What's 2 minutes?
Yeah!
So it's going to take like 30 minutes for us to get down there anyways.
And I love Gable goes, God damn it. I've heard stories about you guys for years. It should have been me in those stories too. I love that. He's like, those stories did not do you justice, man. Now that I've been alongside of y'all, like, them stories don't do no damn justice.
Facts.
Crazy. And then, okay, the X-Men band together to stop the asteroid from hitting the Earth. Back in Magneto's mind, he regains sense of who he is. Not only does he gain sense of who he is, he does it dramatically. Magneto rises.
Oh yes, and then he basically puts the force field, the magnetic force field around Asteroid M,
and basically saves the day.
Saves Earth.
Yeah.
The same Magneto protocol that tried to kill.
Ooh. Good point.
Stupid.
So much.
Humans just be on some dumb shit.
So much, and so we think the day's over. Within Magneto doing that,
it triggers.
It I guess it imploded or something triggered to make them just disappear.
Yes.
Or blow.
Before it blew up. Before
what?
Yeah. Before the asteroid blew up, they just literally white light zapped away. Don't even know what happened until
6 months later. The X-Men. We get a fast forward where 6 months later have passed. We see roses and flowers being have been dropped off in front of the Xavier Institute. The X-Men are declared missing.
Forge has like a whiteboard full of everybody's face, missing, MIA.
Some of them are Outworld.
Yeah, Outworlds. It's just getting crazy.
And as he's doing all that, guess who walks into the room?
Bishop.
And Bishop is not worried, not a bit. He walks in nonchalant, actually, probably like playing with something.
I always said this is the first time that the X-Men have been dead.
You know how many times in the X-Men anime series we've seen that scene of Bishop walking in? That's great.
This is like my fifth one. Let's do it again.
Let's just start this. Let's just start this.
Let's do
Fuck
it again.
the talk. Let's just
Because
get
then
it
that's
started.
when him and Forge become good friends.
And he basically says, he lets Forge know that the X-Men have been yanked through time. Egypt, 3000 BC, we have Rogue, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Beast, Professor X, and they meet a young Apocalypse. In the future, 3960 AD, we see Cyclops, Jean, and they meet a young Cable. My only problem is we're missing X-Men here. Where are the rest?
Where's
where's Wolverine, who is damn near dead in a coma?
Where's Storm?
Where they didn't show that.
Storm and Wolverine are together. You know why? Think about the...
I know, possibly.
You know what I'm talking about? Think about the episode where they came back from the future and they went to the bat.
You think they're gonna play out?
Yep. They're gonna show us how. Yep.
Okay. After the credits, who do we see, my good sir?
Jeez Louise. We see Apocalypse. This is present day Genosha. Current Genosha, where it's in rubble.
Remnants. And in his hand he has a...
No. He goes. Picks up rubble. Turns it over. And what does he have in his hand?
A playing card.
He said, my mutants. Not my X-Men, my mutants. Oh, boy. I feel like they're going to bring back Gambit. He's going to be the Death Horseman of Apocalypse.
You know it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, you know what they gave it? In total, the whole season? A 9.
Good.
Episodes 1, 2, 3, 9. Episode 4, a 7. Episode 5, 6, 8, 9. Episode 7, a 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9.
Those 9s that weighed everything out.
Yep. They gave it an overall 9. It makes sense. It's a good series.
Great series.
Great series.
So the story's wonderful. It's not lacking. It leaves me yearning for more. Like,
and this is why we say, what's his name? Michael Leslie. Please pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm not telling you to copy and paste of the storyline, but pay attention to what's going on in this animated series and get busy with it.
If you pay attention hard enough, you won't have to do anything different. You won't have to add nothing. Please.
Now, let's wrap this up because you know We could go on for days when it comes to
do
X-Men.
that because we still have to talk about DC, baby.
Facts. But till next time, holla.
As we said, let's talk about DC news. And another one of our favorite shows besides X-Men 97 is
My Adventures with Superman is coming this Friday.
this Friday. I don't know what you're waiting for to get through season 1 about, but it's about time, my
Randy,
friend.
you see how jittery and giggity I am? I don't like Superman.
That's crazy.
But this show is fire. I like it.
That's crazy.
I like it.
Besides that reminder, I see you have some booster gold news here, my good sir.
Yes.
And that's kind of soon.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, the upcoming Booster
Wow.
Gold series is reportedly set to begin filming on July 8th of this year.
Wow.
Please, enlighten me on who this Booster Gold guy is.
Let's talk abilities. His power suit grants him superhuman strength, speed, endurance, and durability. Extended longevity. Force field regenerate. I like that. Energy blast via gauntlets. Enhanced senses via his visor. Time travel and flight via his ring. He is pretty much almost a one-stop shop.
He is?
Expert athlete and hand-to-hand combatant. And he can get busy.
He can get busy.
I like that.
The funny thing is, he's a fraud.
And I like let them know about the his scoundrelism.
A scoundrel from the future intent on making a name for himself in the past. Booster Gold has nevertheless exhibited his share of heroism. When opportunity rises, you have to seize it. That's his motto, and I don't like it. But hey, he's trying to be a hero.
It'll work. Characters like this. We've got so many Batmans. We've got so many Supermans. We've got so many. And when I say bland, they're bland. They're not bland in the sense that I'm not using it in a negative connotation. You know what's coming with Batman. You know what you're gonna get with Superman. You know what you're gonna. We need more Booster Golds. We need more of the characters that you keep ignoring because they have much to offer. He's a scoundrel from the future intent on making a name for himself in the past. Huh?
Don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
And then I like his combination of his powers. That's dope. That not only is that dope, that's different.
It's a great combination. Great combination.
Very different. Awesome.
I also just got this bear news because we just talked about this not too long ago. We were like, when is this coming out? Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. The 2024 crossover film and the upcoming 15th and final installment of Tomorrowverse.
Wait.
Yes, this is it. This is it. Remember, Tomorrowverse, that's it. We're done here. It will be released July 16th, my boy, of this year. It's good stuff.
I'm not mad at all. Bro, what? We just got here to Tomorrowverse.
Yeah, I know. That's it. It's over. Let's get to James Gunn's verse. Bro, let's get it rolling.
That's dope. I like they're putting a cap on that.
I've
Wow.
been waiting for too long.
Okay, we gotta watch that too. And is that all we got for DC news?
That is all we got for DC news
That is it for DC
now.
news. Till next time. There's gonna be a lot more. Just telling you. Okay, you see.
Stay tuned, fellas and ladies.
I'm sure there's people that agree with me when I say this. And this is not a knock to Demon Slayer. I still know nothing. I'm this deep into Demon Slayer and still know nothing.
But I like how they're slowly giving us the story.
That's what I like.
Slowly but sure.
And of course, if we're talking about Demon Slayer, you know we watched the Hashira arc.
Yes.
The training arc, pardon.
But before we get started, here's our anime news. Now, we saw the movie. We were a little upset because it was basically the last episode, and then the second part was basically episode 1 of Hashira Training Arc. But then you said it yourself, there was a little bit more juice in this one, more details in episode 1.
Yeah, they gave us hella more details.
More details. You said it yourself, you saw the Wind Hashira, you felt like they gave us more of his powers.
Enough to where I was like, okay, I kind of like him.
Even though he's known not to like him because of how he treated Nezuko, which you gotta understand, my guy. He's very loyal to his people. Why you touching my homegirl like that? But episode 1 was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. I like it. They continued to tell us what is going on as far as what's the next step, and it's literally what it is, the training arc. I think this season is only 5 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes. It's a short season. A lot of people even said, why did they even make this a season? Because it's such a short, 6 episodes. Next season is where things start to get popping. So this season is basically the calm before the storm.
I can dig that.
We're about to get everybody ready for war. You see how everybody's training style is. Sound Hashira with the eye and the arm off. He's still out here training people. Like, yo, y'all gotta get it going. Y'all looking, y'all slacking right now. Cause once you finish through me, you gotta get through the other 5. But other than that, I like what episode 2 gave us.
Yes. Is that not the episode where we get more
Genya?
Yes. Yeah, that was a good episode.
Because I don't know if you guys remember, they all had a meeting, and the Lord, basically, he can't come out anymore. He can't come outside anymore.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
looking crazy.
He told Tanjiro to make sure.
Yes. But before that, he basically told, the Lord told his wife what's about to commence. We need to prepare ourselves for battle, because now that the word is out that there is a demon who can walk out in the sun, my man's is about to. Michael Jackson's coming. He's coming. He's coming out, and he's going. He's going to find out.
He was wild last time I saw him.
Oh my God, he was wild. He chopped Shorty's head off, going crazy. But yeah, Lord can't come out. He gives Tanjiro a note.
And Tanjiro goes to work right away. That's what's crazy.
He still got a bum leg. He still got he got like what they said, 10 days.
He's bro. Remember when the swordsman came through and damn near smashed him again, and the guy and the ninja told him, "Yo, he's still injured. Yeah. All his bones are pulverized. So relax." Yeah.
He got his new sword.
Oh.
With Rengoku's
sword guard with the dark blade.
Yes.
Nasty.
Yes. It's looking fire. Lord basically tells Tanjiro, I need you to talk to Genya. I need you to win him over. Because he's not gonna train with you guys. He's gonna be solo dolo. He doesn't care about none of that.
Not just win him over, like make him believe in himself.
Make him believe in himself, and also y'all need to train.
Yeah.
Because you need to learn, you need to master the water style. You already know your version of fire style that you're already trying to learn, but you need to master the water style before you move forward. And it's funny because then you get your little filler type where Tanjiro's, oh, I saw you ate the rice balls I gave you.
Oh yeah, when he's trying to
and he keeps popping up wherever
yeah.
My boy's in the bath, he's there. My boy
to the point he says, you know what, maybe if I talk to him he'll leave me alone.
Yeah.
And we finally get the truth, and I was like, damn, it was worth the wait.
Oh, come to find out that Genya was homies with Buddy from the very beginning, who died at the, what is it called? The trials, basically. The trials.
Their trials.
The Demon Slayer trials, and I didn't even know that.
So he basically, and what's his name in Gayu?
Genya.
Genya feels guilty because his man's died.
He wasn't strong enough. And because he wasn't strong enough, he passed out. He couldn't even help his man's because his man's was playing hero. He basically said everyone in the trials survived but his man's. That hurts my soul. Wouldn't you be like?
And he feels like extra crap because he survived.
Why'd I survive?
Because he was asleep the whole time. He was not asleep, but not.
I passed out. How'd I survive? I'm trash. I only survived because my man's helped me. He's nice though. But I would bear that
I feel
on my
him.
shoulders too.
I feel him.
Imagine you die
I feel him.
and I wake up like, where's P?
I feel him.
No. I would think I'm a piece of shit for the rest of my life. I didn't even get to help my mans. So I feel him. But episode 2 concludes with Genya basically opening up to Tanjiro.
Because Tanjiro's like, you're gonna like, he said something along the lines like, you're gonna let your mans down? Like, come on, bro.
Oh, not only that, he said a specific
thing to let him know, like, like, how'd you know? There's no way you would know that.
There's no way you would know that because he wasn't alive during the time that you know him.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that phrase? How do you know that? But remember, if you go back, his ghost basically guided Tanjiro to crack that rock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he knows him, and that's how he got that. Basically, his spirit was alive, helped Tanjiro break the rock so that he could move forward from his training. And that's how he knows that phrase. Which is, I just love how it comes full circle.
Yeah.
Because look at all the time that we've spent doing other stuff, killing other demons, killing upper ranks, and now we're here, and then we get the story back from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fire. It's pretty fire. Moving forward on anime news, this one actually struck me, and it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got?
Terminator Zero, an animated series. Now, this piques my interest because Terminator, and there's a lot of things I want to see animated because anime is fire, but Terminator animated?
Set to release on Netflix August 29th.
8 episodes. Terminator Zero takes place in 1997.
Oh, we're going back?
Mm-hmm, where a soldier from the future has been sent back in time to prevent the arrival of Judgment Day.
So are we giving... is it giving me Terminator 1? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I'll let you get a question
but
right
it says Terminator 0.
I'll let you
okay,
question
go,
right
go,
now.
go.
While the show will be canon to the Terminator movies, it will feature entirely new characters. So, remember, Terminator 2, the one that's the most famous, that we love so much, is Judgment Day.
Uh-huh.
She's being sent to prevent things that are happening like that. And she's going to be she's looking for someone in Skynet. And that's the premise. Yes.
In a different part of the world?
While that was going on, something else was going on.
Right.
So that's what they're going.
So the movie is one. Terminator 0 is in same world, same time period.
You can see it as a prelude prequel.
It's like it's just while this was happening, this was also what's happening. Oh, I like it.
And it's a she. It's a she.
It's a she. So instead of Arnold,
because it can't be Arnold. Arnold's doing because it's canon. Arnold's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Got the shotgun, got the glasses.
So we are very intrigued. We are going 8 episodes. I doubt they will, but I hope they drop all 8.
They will
run through it.
It's Netflix.
That's what they do. Okay.
Yeah, you know we're gonna run it out.
Dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
And other anime news?
Oh, we finally got up to Go
Loser Rangers.
It caught our interest a while ago because it looked like a Power Ranger anime. But the premise of this is a little different.
Far from a Power Ranger.
It's still giving Power Rangers with the same colors as far as green, red, yellow, pink.
The helmets look
blue.
a bit different. There's this one helmet that I like, though. I think it's like a skull. I don't know what he has going on.
The green.
The green one.
You don't see his face. It's literally like yes. The Green Ranger. Blue Ranger looked like he went through hell.
Yeah.
He got multiple scars on his face that you see. Red Ranger's obviously leading.
Yeah, because from what I've seen, from what it looks like, they got to do this every week.
Every week. It's a weekly thing. But here's the thing. 13 years ago, the villainous army of evil attempted to invade Earth. But what happened is they basically eradicated all the bosses. And now only the minions are stuck on that rock that basically is over Earth, and they enslaved them to reenact weekly for entertainment purposes. So every week, those minions come back down and they reenact what happened in the beginning. And now they're slaves to the game. They're slaves to the game. Now, I can understand it. Y'all try to take over my Earth. this is what y'all get. But again, I feel like y'all should just eradicate them completely because that's not right. But now, episode 1 showed us something interesting. One of those minions apparently doesn't go back up to the rock. Turns into a human, or I guess, mind you, we only seen episode 1. We don't know what's going on. Turns into a human, and he signs up to train with the Dragon Keepers.
You see?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting.
So, you think he's trying to be like espionage?
I think so, cause he's tired of it. You saw when he was up there plotting with them. They're over here making them their biggest baddie yet. La 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 la. And he's like, "Yo, I'm over this."
Yeah.
They had to beat him up. Shut up, Agent D. Shut up. It's like, I don't know why you guys do this every week. I'm over this.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah, it's a different premise.
We will continue watching it. It looks good, man. I like the action, and you can tell that these Go-Go Loser Rangers, they're acting.
Especially once you hear what's really going on, it's like, what are y'all really about?
Yeah, and they're acting. It's a bunch of acting. They're reenacting every week to get the crowd hype. It's a money grab.
Yeah, exactly. If you know what's going on and you're participating in this, you gotta have some type of wrongness. There's something wrong about your morality, your integrity.
De l'argent, my friend. The money's there. Why stop? But we will continue watching Go-Go Loser Ranger. It looks really interesting, obviously, with Demon Slayer as well. And don't forget to look out for Terminator Zero on Netflix, August 29th. That's all we got for anime news this week. Till next time, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's another one of my favorite segments.
And it's funny because we are on volume 9 of this one.
Yes, we are. Volume 9.
Comic Pulls volume 9.
Enough.
It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting.
Very interesting when I start the party.
And we're going to keep starting these parties because there's a bunch of comics we haven't told y'all about. And there's a bunch of pulls we've done.
You know how many segments we could do on comic?
Yeah. It's a lot. We have a lot.
We have a whole page.
We have a lot. So this week, I personally went out. I'm a little heartbroken because I wanted the original. I'm not a fan of variant covers, but this one looks hard body karate.
It is.
It is.
I see why you're complaining compared to the other cover, but this is tough.
But this is tough.
It's tough too.
Last week, Doom 1 arrived. I love the cover. My man's got the arms folded. You know he's ready for action, ready for war. Outcast the blast. Excuse me, sorry. This one intrigued me very much because the late, great MF Doom had a tribute in the very beginning. If you guys don't know, Accordion, the song. Living on borrowed time, the clock ticks faster. That's literally the first page. Literally the first page. And that's the first bar on Accordion. Tell me that's not fire, bro.
That's fire.
I love that they did that. Listen, I haven't read all of it. I'm literally 3/4 of the way in. It's very interesting because it's set in the future. Everyone is kaputs. Galactus got rid of everyone. And when I mean everyone, I mean everyone, brother. There's no X-Men. There's no Avengers.
Is he in cahoots with Galactus?
No. He was fighting Galactus. He made a big Doombot. Big Doombot. He thought he had everything, well calculated like Mr. Reed himself. But it didn't work out. He didn't die, though. He was basically taken out of his suit and was just floating in space this whole time. and this happens 2 years after Earth basically is in shambles. Galactus had destroyed every single hero, every single person on planet Earth. There's one person who is basically Doom's niece, Valeria. I'm guessing it's Reed Richards' daughter. He had another daughter. I'm not really too sure. I gotta read into that because I know he has 2 kids, but this one, Valeria, she basically finds him, and his suit is basically now part of him. It's not flesh and suit, it's suit in flesh, and he's looking crazy. In order to bring him back, she has this machine called Herbie. It's a what's it called, acronym? Don't know what it is yet, but I will find out. Herbie gives him a percentage of super soldier serum to bring his body back to life, because he also has to take another dose of some wild concoction that Valeria made to make him come back to full strength, to then go fight Galactus because he's still alive. Because now what he's doing is to literally destroy all universe itself. And now the premise of this is to stop Galactus before he does that.
That's crazy.
And the way Doom is talking is regular Doom.
That's dope.
She's like, "Are you up to par?" He's like, "It doesn't matter. At my weakest, I'm ready to fight my foes."
That shit sounds hard. And that's just issue 1.
That's just issue 1. And again, I love the tribute that they did to late great MF Doom himself. Living on borrowed time, the clock ticks faster.
That's very dope.
Yeah.
These damn variant covers, man, I swear.
It's so it's such a good cover. It's such a good cover. Such a good cover. I like it. Can't wait to see what they got for us on issue 2. Talk to me, my boy. What do we have going on?
Aye. Long time coming. I've talked about this a couple of times. Predator versus Wolverine. I finally got to read, and then I was talking about it on Twitter today. Mainly what I love about it, I'm moving far ahead. I got all 4 issues, baby. And I plan on getting variant covers as well, because you guys too. But the main thing I liked about this when I was reading it is it's not a back-to-back phase. They're not fighting back-to-back like next week or the next day. It's in periods. For instance, I'm not going to give you too much spoilers. So if you're watching this, you got to expect spoilers. Issue 1, it's a young Wolverine. Teenager, you could say, living in the cold area, like Alaska area, just minding on
Canada. He's probably in Canada.
Living his life. So he gets an encounter with the Predator. Then the next time he encounters the Predator, Wolverine is with Team X, that consists of Maverick, Sabretooth, and a few others. They're
before him and Sabretooth became beef.
And there's no side of the X-Men. So they're a ragtag group of assassins going around doing really dirty work. If you let Wolverine explain it. During this instance, this is dope. They're on another mission. Wolverine smells something. He says, "This smell is familiar." Guess who it is? Predator. And when you're reading, you're like, why doesn't he remember? It's like, it's Wolverine. He's lived for decades. He forgets. So that's all I'm going to leave you with. Yep. And I can't. And like you said earlier, now they're going to make a Black Panther Predator version, which is
you like what's going on?
Oh, I love what's going on. Shout outs to the writer Benjamin Percy. Shout outs to the penciler Greg Lankin and Lashley Andrea DeVito. Nice. I do not like what's going on. I love what's going on. And the cover artist Marco Cecchetto, thank you. I cannot complain at all. So right now I've read volume 1 and 2. I still got to get through 3 and 4, and I can't wait to see how this ends, because you're not killing Wolverine.
This is it? This is all 4?
That's it.
And then that's why they're gonna do Black Panther.
And that one's also gonna be a 4-part issue. You don't gotta go long.
That's what I like. I like the short ones. Give it to me sweet. Like it. I like it. Before we leave, I do want to give a shout out to the Doom artist, Dr. Doom artist, writer Sanford Green Johnson, Sanford Green and Jonathan Hickman, penciler and artist Sanford Green, also cover artist Sanford Green. Them boys said I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna yeah, I like it. I like it.
Many hats.
It said, in the near future, Doom alone must save the Marvel universe.
Oh, let me read the quick one for the Wolverine. The thrill is the kill. The bloodthirsty saga you've been waiting for. Wolverine has lived one of the longest and most storied lives in Marvel Comics history. Now witness the untold greatest battles of Logan's life against Predator. I like when they do that dramatic like
I like it.
But yeah, that is it.
For Comic Pulls Volume 9. Till next time, holla. Chip and Sip Volume 12. Brought to you by Pete's Pop. We got some snacks.
Once again.
We got some chips. We got some sip.
And we got some sweets.
Some sweets. Listen, I like what we have this week. I purposely put this concoction together because my culinary background said, let's do this. Let's do this the right way, because last week was a little wonky.
Not a little.
It was
a lot
little
of
wonky.
A lot of.
The honey bun wasn't bad. That was actually the best thing out of everything we had last week. The chips, again, it's not Pete's fault. He gave us the snacks. We just got to figure out if we like the flavors or not. This week, we got some stuff.
I'm very interested in this.
So, these chips, Lay's flavored out of Taiwan, Kobe thick cut steaks. I like what we have so far. So, I said, you know what? We have another Q doll in the making. This one was a little weird as far as the flavor, but since we have Kobe thick cut steaks, what do we have as the Q doll flavor this week?
The Q doll drink flavor is sea salt flavored, featuring Terry Bogard from King of Fighters 97.
Yes, I purposely did the sea salt flavored soda because a little bit of salt with the steak, why not? It makes sense.
I have a quick question. The other can that had Orochi, did it say King of Fighters?
Yes, it did.
Did it say 97?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. And then finally, last but not least, out of Brazil, we have our Chips More hazelnut chips chocolate. I like it. I like what we're doing. I think this all comes together. The nuttiness of the hazelnut. You got the steak flavored chips. You got the sea salt flavor. So it's gonna be interesting. But I just think these two are a good combination, and then ended off with
I've never had
chocolate chip.
a sea salt drink before, but we gotta see what it do.
Let's see. How about you crack that open? I'll pop this open. And we gonna get this chip and sip party started. First, you know what this smells like?
What?
I'm gonna say it in my head. Tell me what this smells like. What's the first thing you think?
I can't put a finger on it, honestly.
Popcorn?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Am I tripping?
Yeah.
I feel like I just went to the theater.
Now I'm like, I don't know if I should be scared or not. Drinking popcorn.
All right. What was that face?
I don't know.
Let me see. Wow, they look
After
like regular.
I'm traumatized by last week's chips, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's giving me steak on the grill. Okay, to start off, obviously, you know our quarrel with Lay's is not the flavor; it's more the volume of the bag. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5 automatically. All three. I should automatically just say that before we even open it.
That's what this point we got. That's what we gotta expect.
That's what we gotta expect. But volume, 2 out of 5. Cheers, mate. Oh, boy.
Hey.
Okay.
That's the first
All right,
one,
go big or go home.
Cheers.
Wow. Yeah. That's a steak. They never fail with their flavor, bro.
That's different.
They never fail. Flavor is there. You know what I want to... Yo, chugga-munga. Yeah. Definitely Kobe steak. Yeah, that's fire. Okay. Now,
All right.
this sea salt flavor, I want to take one, right? And I want to, right after,
I'm so scared to sip this.
take one and go right after.
Hey. These chips are good, by the way.
Take one and go right after. I think that's a good combo.
I see what you mean.
It's a good combo.
That's not.
Definitely an upgrade.
That's not.
It's not bad.
It's not sea salt.
It's giving me a hint of sea salt. Oh, I like the way these look. Yo, it's a good combo. It's a good combo.
What are these?
Yo, that's such a good combo.
Hazelnut.
As far as flavor for the chips, I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it sits in a certain area.
It's right there in the middle. I'm gonna give it a 3. Now, I'm gonna let that chip go down. And I'm gonna taste this soda pop by itself.
They're good.
This tastes like popcorn.
It's giving me popcorn more than anything.
It smells like popcorn.
I will say this though.
But it's funny because popcorn has butter and sea salt on it.
It's weird.
It is.
But I'll tell you this though. For me, so far, the best chips I've,
The truffle.
Yeah,
The truffle are the truffle. But you know what's funny? What was Fanatics? You remember?
Mm-hmm.
What was the one that popped? The first one that we got. First of all, the volume of the chips was crazy.
It was a game day snack flavor.
Game day. Oh! It was buffalo wings.
Buffalo
Extra something. It's an extra.
with the sauce that you dip into it too.
Blue cheese.
Something like that.
No, blue cheese or ranch.
One of the two. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the list of be good. Oh, we digress. We got sweets to try.
Ooh, smell this.
Ooh. What's this? Hazel.
Hazelnut and chocolate chip. Cheers, mate. You know what this is giving me? Nesquik.
The after. I was about to say that.
It's
The
giving me
after it
Nesquik.
settled down, I was like,
It's giving me Nesquik.
The came after when everything finally settled down. Wow. Good job, sir.
Boy, sound like Owen Wilson. Wow.
To have this at the end after steak and sea salt is doing something.
Yeah, I told you. I strategically picked this combo. I didn't know.
And it's making me that comparing to that is making me want these even more.
I didn't know this was gonna taste like and smell like popcorn. But
I was more so leaning inside that it was gonna taste bad.
Salty. You thought it was gonna taste salty.
That is salty, bad. I'm like, I don't know where to lean. I don't know where I feel.
This is definitely steak.
I know how I feel about these though.
Bro, after you eat that, eat this again. That's definitely steak.
Bro, you're good. Now I know. And people ask me what my
where you going with that?
when people ask me what my favorite type of cookies are, they are hazelnut chips ahoy from Brazil. I know that much. They're good.
It's a rich chocolate.
They're not too thick. They're thin. I like that.
And I wouldn't say
Ooh, after this, that's what I said, right? Yeah, you get it.
It's steak.
Now you taste
the
like
steak.
fully popping.
Yes. This is a great combo. Yo, the hairs on my arm.
How did that just happen? It tastes different.
Look at the
Right, it
goosebumps.
almost
Look at the
tastes different.
goosebumps. It tastes different. The chips more hazelnut.
Wow, I can't believe that just happened. I took a bite of the chips away, went back to eat the chips. Something else happened. Great cookies, by the way. God damn.
All right. Let's not get lost in the sauce.
Oh.
Well, we almost did what we did with the truffles.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the chips 3 out of 5.
For sure.
What are you giving it?
For sure. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Volume again 2 out of 5. Soda. Now here's the thing. This is what we talked about with Q-Doll. Q-Doll doesn't give us a crazy flavor. How
It does give us different flavors.
Yes, it does give us different. Doesn't give us a pop. But for some reason, these sea salts aren't bad. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3. Now, I think the breadwinner here today are these bad boys.
Yeah, I was not.
I'm giving it a 4.
I was not expecting that.
I'm giving it a 4.
I was not expecting.
And the fact that we ate this, went back to the chip, and it gave us better flavor with the chip. Something's in these Brazilian chips.
They're the right size.
Right size, not too much chocolate.
Not too much.
I feel like the hazelnut is doing something. I like what's going on here. I think this is top-notch flavor profiling right here.
Was not expecting that.
No, I better have any more in here.
And it's not pungent in a bad way. It's like you can smell that sea salt drink or whatever that is.
It's not salty. You really thought this was gonna be like
sea salt.
You thought you was gonna taste salt water. You thought you was gonna taste beach water.
Wow.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Again, thanks. Shout outs to Pete's Pop.
Shout outs to Pete's Pop, man. Over there in Palm Beach.
We had our Colby steak cuts. Our Q-Doll sea salt flavor with our boy Terry Bogard from, what was it? The King of Fighters 97.
And chips more.
From Brazil. Hazelnut flavor. We have another chips more coming next week.
Oh, don't worry. We got
these are so
more
good.
to come from. Like, yeah, I'm like trying to.
This is so good. Man. I don't know.
Is Alex a cookie guy? I need him to try it. God, Oh, but yeah,
hold on, before you go away.
What volume was this, sir?
Volume 12. We're rolling.
Sipping. Look at us still eating. Jesus.
It's good. It's good stuff. But hey, listen. Till next time, we'll holler with some more chip and sip. Rolling on with some NBA playoff news. It's sad to say that my Knicks have finally got booted out in Game 7, but it's okay. Pacers defeat the Knicks. Pacers advance to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Celtics. The Celtics take Game 1. It was a thrilling OT win. Jaylen Brown hits a 3 to tie the game to go into OT, and Celtics wrap it up and get Game 1.
Nice.
Moving forward, Timberwolves defeat the former champion Denver Nuggets. Crazy. Wolves are going to face the Mavericks
In the Western Conference Finals.
And it just so happens that they played tonight. The Mavericks steal one at the Timberwolves' home.
Oh.
Mavs go up 1-0.
Oh.
The Timberwolves were up heading into the in the fourth quarter with 3:40 something left. They were up by 5 or 6, but it just so happened that the Mavericks pulled through and win Game 1. And it's crazy because it's away. Mavericks took Game 1 away. The Timberwolves look to hopefully take one game at home.
Get the
I
momentum
think
back.
it will be Friday. And tomorrow, Celtics Game 2 versus Pacers look to defend home court again to go up 2-0. I am not rooting for anybody in the Eastern Conference Finals because I don't like either of those teams. I'm rooting for the Timberwolves. And man, I need you to get it together. I know you will. Tonight, your performance wasn't great, but I know you're going to get your inner Michael Jordan on. So let's do what we got to do. Wrap it up. Get to the finals and smack whoever comes out of the East. Because it ain't the Knicks, so I don't care. But that's all the NBA playoff news we have. Till next time.
Let's talk some of that fight news. On 5/17 is when the party started. We had some Muay Thai. One Friday Fight 63 is where we see Yad Fufa.
Now who is 4-3?
Defeat Sonor Shen.
Now 2-2.
Via MD. What is MD, my good sir?
Majority decision. I never heard that.
That was a bantamweight bout. Check what happened there.
Explain to me majority decision? Never heard that.
You'll see why.
Say again?
I said you'll see why.
Well, he just got knocked down. Oh wow, he.
It was a beating.
Oh.
They
all said nah.
Split decision is like majority is like, oh no, y'all
unanimous.
Unanimous, I guess.
I guess it's the same. I guess. But they were like, yeah, nah, we don't even got to do it. You saw what happened.
We ain't got to do all this. On that same day, UI Faber's A1 Combat 20 took place where we see Mural Husenev
8-3
defeat Senjin Smith,
who's now 5-1
via KO for the A1C vacant welterweight title. This was an upset. That
Oh!
wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh!
Keep watching.
Oh! Don't tell me. Green shorts?
Green Shirts was 5-0.
Oh, wobble. His back leg is gone. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, sorry, Papa.
You did your thing, Morale. LFA 188, excuse me. LFA 184, we see Ozzy Diaz
Now 9-2.
defeat Bevin Lewis
7-5.
via KO round 2. That was a light heavyweight bout.
A KO? Talk to me. What are we talking about? Oh my God. Stop it. Ref, enough. No.
Yeah, come on, ref, do your thing.
Those are clobber knockers. Stop it.
Especially at light heavyweight. Ref,
Thank you. You should have been done that.
Bellator Champion Series took place in Paris where we see Patchy Mix
Oof, now 20-1.
defeat Magomedov
Oh, that sucks. My boy is 20-4 now.
via SD split decision. He successfully defends his welterweight bantamweight title. Good job, sir.
Salute.
Moving on.
Next day.
5/18 in Kickboxing Glory 92, we see Donovan Weiss
21-1.
defeat Ulrich Bokim
32-5.
via SD successfully defends his middleweight title. That is now 4 defenses in a row
Good job.
For the champ. Good job, sir.
Good job, buddy.
Was there footage or was it celebrating?
Just a celebration.
Oh, gotcha. MMA, that same day, UAE Warriors 50 took place where we see Samuel Bark
10-2.
defeat Ali Al-Qazi,
who is now 15-8.
for Ali's UAEW featherweight title. Another upset.
Yeah.
Oh, there was this footage or
just the raising of the hand.
Gotcha. UFC Fight Night also took place. This was an upset for me because I did not see this coming, but it is what it is with MMA. Lerone Murphy
14-0
defeats Edson Barboza.
24-2. That looks nasty work. That's right on the chin.
Via decision. That was a featherweight bout. Damn. Next day, 519 in kickboxing, Rise 178. We see Arina Kabayashi
12-3.
defeat Manazo Kabayashi.
We talked about this? Okay, 18-7.
Via unanimous decision. Read those scores, my good sir.
It goes 30-27 2 times and 29-28. Crazy.
A lot of celebrating, not much footage to show. In boxing, let's go back to 517. BKFC Omaha took place where we see
Omaha.
Carlos Trinidad Snake
5-0
defeat Dustin Peg.
3-2. I like that picture. That's looking like he's about to give him a wonker.
Yep, that was a welterweight bout.
Jeez Louise.
That following day in Saudi Arabia, baby, we see Alexander Usyk
22-0.
now 22-0 defeat Tyson Fury.
Finally, my man got a blemish.
Now
34-1.
Now 34-1 via split decision. Read those scores.
115-112, 113-114, 114-113.
For the undisputed heavyweight title.
I don't know if y'all looked at our story, but this man did him dirty. Usyk
did him justice. I didn't do him dirty. I did Usyk justice. That's all.
Good job, Usyk.
Shout outs to Usyk. Hey, he kept his oath. He's right now, as of now,
pound for pound,
the greatest boxer we got right now. And here, the greatest undersized boxer.
Facts.
He gave up 30 plus pounds against Fury that night. Stop playing with that boy.
And it's funny because I also mentioned to you that he has to get rid of one of his titles, which I was confused about, and there's a lot of clamoring on Twitter, but you explained it.
Yeah, it's nothing negative or bad.
It's how the game is played. If you aren't basically defending that weight class,
and most of the time it's a mandatory thing. It goes above to you, like, oh, Top Rank says you have to, or whatever promotion it says you have to give up this belt, or this has to happen there, or like how when we finally figured out there was multiple titles, and sometimes people are forced to fight.
Yep.
San Diego, we had a title fight. Dennis Berenchik
19-0
defeat Emmanuel Navarrete
38-2
for the vacant WBO lightweight title. Check that out, sir. He was Navarrete is so honorable. He gave Berenchik his hat, his cowboy hat. I wish I had footage of it, but he gave him his hat.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
He's also from Ukraine.
That's fire. No beef, just straight respect. It is what it is. I lost.
Gotta appreciate sportsmanship.
Facts.
Let's move on to what's going to be going down this weekend. The party starts as soon as May 25th.
May 25th is this Saturday. Talk
about it. Muay Thai. One Friday fights 64. We're talking Kolab Dam Sordor Piek
2-2
versus Cameron Nabate
1-0.
That is a Muay Thai fight. May 25th, that same day. MMA, we have APFC 11. If you don't know what APFC is, that is Anthony Pettis Fighting Championships.
Fight Fiesta.
Emmanuel Sanchez
21-9
versus Peter Pettis
10-7.
That is a 155-pound bout.
Talk to me.
Jungle Fight 126 takes place that same day. We see Alora Dana
6-0.
Versus Brenda Cardoza
9-3.
for Alora's Jungle Fight flyweight title.
Let's go.
Hold it down. Cage Warriors 172 also that's a jam-packed day. Takes place that day. Cage Warriors 172. Harry Hardwick
10-3
versus Orlando Prince
5-2
for the CW vacant flyweight title.
That's 2 title fights in 1 night.
May 26th, let's talk some kickboxing.
Let's get it.
Crush 161, I did my due diligence. I did not find these people's records. I was very annoyed. Naoki Morita
Versus
Jinku Oda
at 154.
154 weight class in kickboxing. In MMA that same day, Deep Jules 45
Okay.
Sori Oshima
13-4
versus Aya Murakami
7-1
for the DJ Championship. This is another thing I tried to do my diligence on. All it kept giving me was DJ Championship. What does DJ stand for? Deep Jules. I cannot get a number or none of it. I went to go see the other titles. They had different. I did my diligence.
And
that's all you need to know.
45.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on in boxing.
Talk
May 24th, we're going to Poland with it. We have a title fight.
This Friday.
You see Lukas Roninsky
15-0
versus Lawrence O'Kelly
19-1
for Rosinski's WBC Bridgerweight title.
Title fight.
Next day, May 25th, MF and Dizan Series 15 takes place in Texas. We have El Brook.
Ooh. An unblemished card. 0-0.
Versus Paige Van Zet.
Also 0-0.
For the MFB middleweight title. That is at 125 pounds.
This is great. It throws me off when they're 0-0, but you're going for title fight. But if you go outside of it, I'm sure the record's just crazy.
I can't vouch for Brooke. I know Paige Van Zant has fights under her belt because she used to be in the UFC.
Okay.
England, we see Josh Taylor. Oh, excuse me, May 25th, same day. In England, we see Josh Taylor
19-1
versus Jack Cotero.
28-1.
Part two, because Taylor won.
This is the get back.
Read the parentheses, though, my good sir.
Postponed due to Taylor's injury.
As I kept writing, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be interesting." I was like, about cancer. But yeah, Taylor won the first bout. This would have been part 2, and Jack was looking forward for this part 2 because he vehemently thinks he won the first bout, and he was waiting for this. But yeah, it is what it is. On that same day, we travel to Canada where we see Christian Billy.
Ooh, 26-0
versus Mark Heffron.
30-3
for the WBC Continental America Super Middleweight title.
I think that's 5 titles so far. Yep, that's 5 titles. Interesting.
Last but not least, let's see what's going on in Copenhagen, Denmark. You see Dina Thorsland
21-0
versus Saren Keaton.
Ooh, 11-0. Someone's gonna get a blemish on their record
for Thorsland's WBC and WBO Women's Bantamweight titles.
So that's 7 titles on the line this weekend. I like what's going on. Let's get it. This is nice. Copenhagen.
And before we get out of here, let me just take a quick look and make sure that I'm not leaving out anything, because usually we get, you see that, usually
I did see that, but let's go.
Usually we get breaking news, and I'm glad I did this.
Oh my goodness.
Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen are having a boxing match.
So that thing was fake with the Terry Crews?
I need to do my due diligence on that because I don't know what's going on with that. But they wouldn't be announcing things like that. Anderson Silva doesn't do shit like that.
Okay.
So I really think that's going to be a thing. But as I was saying, Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva will be pro boxing June 15th in a 5 2-minute rounds at 216 pounds. This will take place in Sao Paulo in front of 600 invited guests.
Is that technically light heavyweight? Let's say if we were to put a title on
No, that was
Is that heavyweight or light heavyweight?
I think that's heavyweight. Don't quote me. I think that's heavyweight.
Heavyweight? Interesting.
And
well, 5 2-minute rounds?
5 2-minute rounds. That's not bad. We've done longer.
That's late.
We remember our rounds. We didn't even have
5 5s.
We didn't even have time. We boxed till the song's done. So you'll pray for a 2-minute song and
but
feel
then,
like you're in hell.
But then knowing his playlist, he'll have a Shaka Khan record.
You're boxing for
like
7
10
minutes. That's going down. What I like, what K.O. Sonny said is, the reason, of course, I'm taking this fight seriously. I am fighting Anderson Silva, but I'm taking this fight so I can be ready to fight Masvidal later this year.
Oh, get a little training.
Yeah. Huh? He's fighting Masvidal later down in the year in boxing.
Okay, dope.
A lot about
sharpen up his boxing skills.
A lot of guys that are semi-retired, retired, doing their boxing thing.
I like that. It's a different skill. You don't have to worry about feet, grappling, submission.
Guys, we digress. That's it for the fight news.
5 title fights this weekend. Not as many as we had last time. What was it, like 13?
10 plus.
10 plus.
Oh,
5 is light. 5 is light. But it's still a good weekend. We still have a good weekend coming up. My Adventures of Superman coming up.
Friday.
Things are happening this weekend. It's going to be fun. Good times. But till next time. Holla.
Another episode in the books, guys.
Yes. Episode 78 is boop. Bookmark done. Kaput. We out.
Forgot to mention Holla That Mercy, so.
Oh, another Mercy interview coming through.
That I've seen a lot of things going on over there on his side.
And we haven't done an interview in quite a while.
And not only just an interview. I was about to say, you gotta catch up.
You
know what? That's what we'll do. We'll do our catch-up rounds, because we gotta go see Ryan again.
Yeah, let's go see. Oh, the extension of the gym.
We gotta see Ryan
There's
again.
a lot of stuff we gotta do. I've even seen Ryan in the wild.
That's what's funny.
So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You know, it's fun because we're just gonna keep going, bro. We're gonna have more anime segments, more comic polls. Chip and Sip is rolling. We're not gonna stop because that's one of our favorite segments. It's a little break for us to taste some things, and I'm gonna promise you this: we're no longer gonna have nasty chips.
Yes.
It's not happening. You're gonna be like, yo, you wanna try these? Get that shit out of my
No more nasty chips. No more nasty chips.
But other than that, it's been good. It's been great. Our weekend was good. We're feeling good. Summertime's right around the corner.
It really is. It's gonna be fun partying during the summer too.
Yeah.
I guess it's, one day we'll probably get our own asteroid, like our good old Magnus, and we can blast out of here ourselves when we want to.
Oh my God! This is what you're doing.
That's what I did.
So we're asteroid emming out of here.
Asteroid peeing.
Asteroid peeing.
Asteroid 2Ps. What are you?
Asteroid 2Ps out of here. All
The
right.
2Ps. We come down the pod, and when we're done podding, we're out of here.
So time flies when we're having fun, huh? Okay, I like that one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
But before we go, if you're feeling the vibe,
like, share, and subscribe, Pella.
or we're gonna be knocking on your door,
Like Bastion and them.
But anyways, this is P.
That's Plaque.
And this is 2 P's in a pod. Till next time, y'all. Harlow.